AKA Patters, here we go. We got the Bud Light already on deck. I gotta get into this. I mean, get into this. Because we're talking Buzz Lightyear or Lightyear. Well. AKA Patters, Peter A. DeLuca here. Welcome. You're joining the AKA Pad Army. I'm Peter A. DeLuca, sometimes aka Pad69, available on all your social media networks. Oh my god, I hate pitching myself. Just subscribe, support. I'm the pop culture pope, the eclectic one, the spicy taco, your roast beef sandwich. I'll say this, before we get into Buzz and Lightyear and Pixar and Disney, if I was freaked out by two females kissing by female on female kiss, I would have never made it out of middle school. That's the truth. Okay? Anyway, but then again, too, I'm also a subject of the New Jersey public school system. There you go. Okay. So it leaked out that Buzz Lightyear or Lightyear, the movie that's already released, it came out, it bombed. Maybe. We don't even know that. The metrics for what a bomb is, it's constantly shifting. Now, here's the thing. It leaked out that there was going to be some LBGTQ exclamation point action. Okay? So, originally, and you got to give the bean counters credit for this. The bean counter said, look, you can't make Buzz gay. You can't do it. Can you do it with someone else? And they do it with a female character. Which, from my position, is a hell of a lot hotter. So, but anyway, so this mostly turns off a lot of the Pixar fanatics that would go see the movie, and it turned off the casual parents. Now, but there's other factors. See, a lot of people are doing this analysis, and they're just trying to act like it's go woke or go broke, or get woke and go broke, right? That's what it is. Get woke, go broke. And they apply this to everything. Here's the point that everyone is missing, okay? The previous Pixar movie was Turning Red. You don't get any more woke than that. And that movie was awesome, and everyone seemed to love it. A lot of times when it comes to failure, it's a amalgam. It's things meshing together. You know, this is the part of the technical analysis that so many of you out there, you know, other YouTubers and stuff, you guys miss it, and I'm sorry, but the technical analysis part of Lightyear's failure is a part of going woke. It's also a part of this story breaking, this plot leak that was able to get amplified through time. There was a reason why Pixar wanted to drop it, and they didn't want it to leak, because they knew it would fester and chip away at the movie. Now, we have these other factors. We also have Buzz Lightyear going into theaters as somewhat, or Lightyear, okay? Lightyear going into theaters as what you can consider a new property. Even though we're familiar with the character, the premise on its own creates a new property, and that was the barrier to entry for a lot of families, and you know, like a lot of the core, which is, and it was poorly promoted by Disney, okay, which is, this is the movie that Andy watched to inspire him to buy the action figure leading into the original Toy Story, the one that we all freaking love. So that's a hard premise, that's a hard idea to grasp. And we also have a generation of people that grew up on the Buzz Lightyear animated television show that ran 40-something episodes. I think it was called Star Command. There was a really cool purple chick in that, just speaking of babes, you know. Really cool purple girl. I always liked her design. But so it's just, it's a lot of things happening that leads to this bomb failure. But at the same time, we don't know. Lightyear could pop on Disney Plus, and the metrics and the money spent can kind of equal out. And it doesn't mean that it's a failure, because it's still connected to Toy Story. It's still a major Disney property. A lot of times, I think when it comes to genre and sci-fi and these other types of films, we want them to come and go, and then we want them to fester and brew and develop an audience of their own. This is what makes science fiction films and fandom so freaking awesome, because a lot of these films sit for a while. I remember, like, quick side note before we get out of here, okay? I remember when I was growing up, everything was Blade. All right, it was like Blade, and then Blade 2 was almost like a nah. It was like a and people just didn't like it. Okay, I don't know why. I always thought it was awesome, and then eventually people catch on to the glory of Blade 2, and now people consider Blade 2 the greater movie compared to Blade 1. And this goes on, and I made a similar point on my podcast about the Eternals, comparing that to John Borman's Zardoz. Okay, the Eternals, I think 15 years, 20 years down the road is going to pop into, and is going to be something else. And it's the nature of the medium. Okay, it's the nature of this world. In science fiction, especially when you're dealing with time travel and you have this like triple entendre meaning of the film title Lightyear, because it's Buzz Lightyear, but it's also Lightyear as of he needs to have light years to and develop technology. So Lightyear is a physical plot point also, which is kind of cool. So anyway, people, Buzz Lightyear or Lightyear failed, but I really feel like it has nothing to do with the wokeness, because look at Turning Red. Okay, there's other technical reasons why the film failed. I'm sorry, everyone, but hey, what do you guys think of the one of the new sets?
Dun, 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 dun. Na, 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 na.